Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. Got another physique update for you guys, and I've been making these fairly often, I've noticed. This is my third one for July. I hope you guys don't mind too much, but one of the reasons while I'm making these so often is because we're getting kind of the point where I'm doing posing practice just about every night for at least 30 minutes, you know, going through quite a few rotations of hitting these basic poses, the basic physique poses, just to make sure I'm locking them in and getting them feeling better. I think that I probably will, as time goes on, just include maybe some more bodybuilding poses, just because I feel like it does help you kind of build command over flexing your muscles, even in like a kind of a static position, right? Especially my back posing. I mean, I have been practicing my back posing quite a bit. It's just something that I need to continue to work on. I think that's my weakest pose, probably just because I can't see it and get the visual and physical feedback at the same time. But whatever, we're working on it, and these help me do that. So thank you for tolerating them. Although I do think they're fun to post on YouTube as well, because they act as a bit of a progress report for me, so I can go back and take a look and be like, oh, I wonder how I looked 47 days out last time, you know? Like, if I wanted to, when I do compete in the future, I can take a look at this and make sure that I'm progressing at the rate I want to, and, you know, compare it to last time, which is what I've been doing with the 2015 videos, so they're fun for me. But it also is fun to continue to see the progress in real time, too. If I go and check my video from a couple weeks ago, I bet I look a little bit better. And I think I'm definitely making progress. And it's also fun for me to be able to share not only the physical representation of that work and that progress, but also how I'm feeling about it. So generally with this particular physique update, I feel like there's some really interesting stuff happening. You notice that I put 187.5 pounds as my official weigh-in, because that was something that hadn't really budged very much since my show. I was weighing in at around 189 after the show, and then I was putting more food in and actually eating just more volume of food and eating closer to when I went to bed. So when I woke up, I was like 190, 190 and a half, and even maybe like 191, and I was like, uh-oh, do I need to bring my calories down? I feel like I'm looking leaner, and I'm feeling great, but if the weight is going up, we don't really want to see that. So I spent a few days kind of tinkering around, and I didn't do anything drastic. I just kind of eased my calories down from around 3,000 down to around 2,800. So I did that on Sunday, I did that on Monday, and then on Tuesday we had a massive deadlift workout in the morning. I was continuing to keep my calories kind of trim, right? And then we had a wild stream as well, and about at the end of that gaming stream, that's usually when I'd get out to the gym for round 2, but I was just absolutely toasted. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta take a break. I gotta get a little bit of food in me. I had to eat fast. I just got rice cakes and protein bars and hit like my normal calories and just chilled the rest of the night. And because I was feeling just absolutely just, you know, way knocked off balance. So even making a small change to my calories had a big impact. Not only in terms of how I felt, but I also weighed in the next morning at 187.6, and then recording this video right now, I weighed in at 187.4, and that was even after doing another 3,000 calorie day. So moral of the story is, we were indeed losing fat at 3,000 calories a day, and that includes all the refeeding that we did post-competition. So that's pretty exciting to hear, because when you think about it, my last weigh-in before my show was 189.6. Now, pretty much exactly 2 weeks after the show, including big refeeds, like 5,000 calorie days post-competition, and a big refeed on Saturday, sorry, we lost 2 pounds per week. So that makes me believe that the 3,000 calories that I was eating per day, feeling really, really good with my training, having really good energy, feeling like I was eating a ton, actually is probably the way to go moving forward, at least for the next couple weeks, unless we see progress in the wrong direction, but I don't imagine so. But while doing that, right now, my 3,000 calories for the day is looking like nearly 400 grams of carbohydrates, probably somewhere between 375 and 390 grams of carbohydrates. My fats are a little low. I'm keeping around 53 to 55 fats, and then like 220 protein, somewhere around there. Very small macro ranges, but I have a little bit of a wiggle room to play around with that. But honestly, like I'm pretty much accomplishing the goals that I had for this diet, which were to lose weight a little more slowly, do less cardio, but eat more food and do more weight training, and I feel like it's really paying off. I feel like for the most part, I've held on to my muscle mass better than 2015. I also think I have a lot more muscle mass than 2015, since we had 3 years of bulking in between. So it's taken us some time to build even just a little bit of muscle, and I really want to make sure that we hang on to that. So all the carbohydrates are allowing me to train really, really hard. We're putting in a big compound movement workout in the morning, and then we go back in the evening time and do like some arms and shoulders and push-ups and pull-ups. And that's basically because I would rather do that than cardio. I think that's a lot more fun. I think it's more goal specific, right? If I'm in there giving my arms and some shoulders some blood and some nutrients, I feel like that might even help them recover, as well as, you know, let them know that, hey, stick around, we need that muscle mass, we're making use of you. So hopefully that helps. Plus, it also just, it's a lot of fun, you know, like right now, I was telling you that my, when I dropped my calories down to like 28, I felt pretty rough. But when I keep my calories even just a little bit higher at around 3,000, then it puts me in like a really, really good, like clean burning state, right? Like I'm getting enough food to do what I want to do, but I'm also in enough of deficit to accomplish my goals with body fat loss. So it makes for a really, really fun combo of training really, really hard and accomplishing my goals. Because, you know, when I'm dieting for this kind of stuff, like I understand, like there is an amount of suffering that will probably take place. But what's so cool about what I've got going for myself right now is that I'm actually really, really enjoying it. Training has been a lot of fun. It's also been a lot of fun to see the results in the mirror, but it's not something like, oh, I can't wait till this diet is over, really. Like, I'm finding myself in like such a enjoyable position where I'm really able to test my willpower, test my discipline, and apply my effort to something I'm passionate about, but not have it suck the entire time. And that's something that I talk about on stream a lot. Like, your diet does not have to suck. And I'm sort of, you know, there is some tinkering that goes on, like, you know, me playing around with that 200 calorie range that I was telling you guys about. Like, okay, do I need to go down to 2,800? And then you test it for a couple days, you know, you get completely wiped out by like the not even the end of one day, and you say, whew, okay, yeah, no, we don't need to go that low. Let's go back to where we were feeling really, really good, especially because the scale told me that was right where I needed to be, if not even losing weight a little faster than I needed to, because my show's not for, as of recording this video, 46 days, which is more than 6 weeks out. And if I lose a pound a week leading up to the show, I'm going to be like 180 something pounds, right? Like 181 pounds, 182. Like that's even leaner, almost leaner than I was for the 2015 show. I think I weighed in at 180 that day, but I'm imagining that I gained more muscle mass over that, you know, since then. So I imagine I gained maybe 5 to 6 pounds of muscle mass if it was like 1 to 2 pounds per year in between. So if we come in that lean, I mean, maybe we'll just be absolutely shredded to the bone. But all in all, the message is we're on pace, we're on schedule, I would say, if not ahead of schedule. I think that we can afford to eat some good food and train really, really hard and enjoy that process, and, you know, keep having fun while making gains and working towards our goal. But all things considered, I'm having a blast. Physique's looking good. Hopefully you guys are continuing to enjoy the physique updates. Hopefully you guys are tuned into the gym streams. I know we haven't been doing as many training vlogs, but that's because we're usually on stream in the morning, starting around between 7 and 8 a.m. PST for our morning training session. We take a break, go for a walk, get some food, start up the gaming stream, usually between noon and 1 p.m. PST. And then we'll be back on the gym stream for the evening, you know, arms, shoulders, push-ups, pull-ups circuit around 5 to 6 p.m. PST. And these are all approximate ranges because it's usually like whenever the day starts, you know, that's kind of when the whole schedule begins, and there's some variability on that depending on what's going on. But that's a normal day. Today is date day, so I'm looking forward to getting up in the morning and training hard, and then going and having some good refeed food, and probably knocking out some videos for you guys in the middle of the day in the evening, resting up, and then getting back into the action the next day for you know, continuing our efforts in the games and gains. But thank you guys very much for your continued support and your kind words of encouragement on these videos. It really does help me out quite a bit. I'm having fun, but, you know, the good vibes, they never hurt. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the love. We'll keep you in the loop, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!